Good evening. It is Thursday, August 20th, 6:20 p.m. It's been a while since I've done one of these. We're going to play with the 2004 San Antonio Spurs. I know I said I'd do no more Spurs games, but I couldn't help with this team. Against the 2004 Minnesota Timberwolves with league MVP Kevin Garnett. This was Garnett and Duncan in their primes. Duncan coming off of 2 MVPs already, I believe. And, there's the bearded Popovich. And this Timberwolves team, they really tried to load it up with players for Kevin Garnett, who for years they'd been saying wasn't getting any help. And they gave him help. Getting Sam Cassell and Latrell Sprewell was big-time help. But it was an older Cassell and older Sprewell. And, you know, they took a gamble with their big man. Let's look at the starting lineups. Duncan holds the ball. Sam Cassell, Latrell Sprewell, Trenton Hassel, Kevin Garnett, and Michael Olowokandi. For the Spurs, an interesting backcourt of Parker and Turkoglu. That's right, the 6'10" Hedo Turkoglu. Bruce Bowen, Tim Duncan, and Rasho Nesterovic, as Stephen A. would say. So they took a shot on the Candy Man, and it didn't really pay off. You know, but it was a low-risk, high-reward kind of a thing. I really liked the Spurs team. I liked Turkoglu a lot as a... Oh, here we go. Duncan inside. I haven't played this game for a while, so I'm a little worried about rust. Cassell on the jumper. Rebound, Rasho Nesterovic. Bowen for 3. Bruce Bowen from Tim Duncan. Bowen was a sniper in those corners. Not really a great shooter from anywhere else. You know, the Spurs clearly said, practice this corner 3, and that's what he did. Uh-oh. Garnett with the layup. Kevin Garnett. Here's Tony Parker, the very young Parker. Turkoglu. Duncan scores and fouled on the pass from Turkoglu. Fouled by KG. So I chose to play this game at home for the Spurs because I love the Timberwolves away jerseys. I also put Bowen on Sprewell because I know Turkoglu would struggle. Oh, nice pass to Sam Cassell. No, rebound, Tony Parker. Bowen, no. Rebound, Olowokandi. Sprewell to Cassell, blocked by Duncan. Sprewell inside, scores and fouled. Tony Parker with the foul on Latrell Sprewell. Here's Tony Parker playing with Duncan here. If they're going to switch that, they're in trouble. It's interesting, Parker never really a high assist guy, definitely more of a scoring point guard, but the Spurs system doesn't really set up guys for a high assist individual numbers. They have high team assists, but it's because there's a lot of passing out of the post, working the ball around the horn. Oh, Garnett, Duncan, battling it out there. Duncan, nice pass to Parker. And Tony Parker gets it to go. Timeout, Timberwolves. Duncan always calm. As Flip Saunders calls timeout. Great matchup there, Sprewell and Bowen. Here's Trenton Hassel, the guy they kind of tried to make into a Bruce Bowen type. Undersized guy, really more of a big man in a small guy's body. Sprewell, no. Rebound, Tim Duncan. And here comes Hedo Turkoglu. Nice pass to Nesterovic. Rasho Nesterovic right there with the finish. You know, Turkoglu afterwards, after this, would go on to have great success with the Orlando Magic in the point forward role. I always thought it was too bad they couldn't keep him as the Candyman scores. Michael Olowokandi. Parker. Turkoglu posting up the smaller Sprewell. Nope, off the mark. Rebound, Olowokandi. And Parker knocking it away. Candyman picking it up. Here's Hassel. Cassell in the corner for three. And it's a 2-point game. I saw Nesterovic, but... Oh. That's a mistake. Duncan's got 9 already. 9 of the Spurs' 16. Oh, foul by Tony Parker. His second team foul, too. So the backup, Charlie Ward. That's right, Charlie Ward will come in. This is before the Spurs used a lot of backup point guards for Parker. Ward was barely played that year, I remember. Oh, to Garnett. What a play. We saw a lot of Manu Ginobili playing the one man this year, but Ward did play. Turkoglu. Turkoglu scores. Hedo Turkoglu. Nice move there. Bowen working against Sprewell. Nice pass into Michael Olowokandi, who scores it. Candyman with a few buckets here. Ward. Turkoglu with the finish. Nice dunk there by Hedo Turkoglu. Turkoglu came over in a trade. I believe it was a 3-way trade involving the Kings and the Pacers, if I remember right, with Brad Miller going somewhere or going to the Kings. I don't remember the details of it, but I always thought it was amazing they got a player of Turkoglu's caliber. Duncan down the lane from Charlie Ward. Well, Duncan's so far outplaying the MVP, Garnett. I mean, let's make no mistake about it. The Spurs team was better than this Timberwolves team that year, but Timberwolves, I mean, they had some great players. I mean, the big three on this Timberwolves team is really good. Nesterovic and Ward working the pick and roll now. Ward on the pull-up. No. Rebound Garnett. He brings up the floor. Cassell to KG. Uh-oh. Sprewell backdoor scores. Nice pass from Garnett. And the Timberwolves hanging in there. Timeout, Spurs. Well, looks like the bench in Troy Hudson. Well, basically all the guys. There's Malik Rose, the undersized big man. Couple of undersized big men in this game. That's one of them. The other one is the backup power forward center for the Timberwolves, the Shack of the Mac, Gary Trent. A load inside, but only 6'8". By the way, he was listed at 260, but I always thought he looked like he was like 280. Wasn't fat, he was just big. It's amazing to me that his son is a shooting guard in the NBA now, Gary Trent Jr. And look who's in the game, Manu Ginobili, one of the best 6 men to ever play. Ginobili flying in. Serbiak, nice player to have coming off the bench. Ginobili inside scores. Manu Ginobili with hair. He had the long hair at this point. And he and Tony Parker were so young at this point. I mean, Ginobili not necessarily young, but green coming into the NBA. Really was still figuring out his place. Troy Hudson, underrated backup point guard, knocked away by... he didn't get it off. Madsen did not get it off. Mark Madsen, the former Laker and Stanford Cardinal. Ginobili down the lane, fouled by Madsen. So looking at the very young Manu Ginobili here. It's funny, when I think about Manu Ginobili, this is still the Ginobili I think of. I don't think of the bald Ginobili. Ginobili was just a problem. Super aggressive. Really could have been a star on a different team. Ori with the block. Big shot, Bob. Oh, what a play by Gary Trent. Here's Fred Hoiberg to Wally Serbiak. Hudson posting up the bigger Rose. Rebound Ori. Both teams struggling to score here a bit. Oh, whoa. Oh, Hoiberg read that like a book. Stolen by Ward. Ahead to Manu. Oh, what the heck? Hit the wrong button, but Ginobili still scored it. Spurs putting on a shooting display, but the Wolves still in it here. Oh. Ward with his first foul, team foul 3. Ron Mercer, that's right, he came over in that trade also with the Pacers. I forgot about that. Ori on the steal. Rose inside now. Rebound Ginobili. Ginobili, no. No, battling inside is Rose. And they'll kick it back out. Crap, I gotta shoot it. Ron Mercer, and he could score. Finally getting it to go. What a possession there from the Spurs. Fred Hoiberg, who would go on to become head coach at his alma mater, Iowa State, and then on to the Chicago Bulls, and then got fired, and then I don't know what happened. He's a great college coach. Off the mark, rebound Ginobili, and that'll do it for the first quarter. San Antonio here at home, up by 9, 31-22. Tim Duncan off to a great start. As we check out some highlights, we'll get right back after this for the start of the second quarter. Tony Parker back in, along with Mercer, Ginobili, Rose, and Willis. Madsen, not known for his shooting, misses. Rebound, Ginobili. Rose, yes. Malik Rose banking at home. He had a nice little mid-range jumper. I shouldn't say nice, but he could hit it. I always just think of him dunking the ball hard. An undersized, aggressive rebounder. Serbiak for three. Yes, Wally Serbiak. College star at Miami of Ohio. Oh, look who's open. Willis, Kevin Willis. The oldest player to be on an active roster in NBA history. In fact, I think he even got in a couple games for the Dallas Mavericks. Shouldn't say in NBA history. There was a guy back in the 40s that suited up when he was 45, but come on, that's a little different. Parker, down the lane over Trent, scores it. Tony Parker is showing how quick he is. Just such a great finisher. Parker on the steal. To Rose down the lane. Malik Rose. What a pass by Parker, and that was how Rose would dunk it. Parker getting it done. They need some help from Serbiak and Hudson here for the Wolves. Maybe even Gary Trent, too. Madsen's got the smaller Ginobili on him, but they like to go with the Trent pick and roll. Serbiak for three, and he can do that. He was a great shooter. Some considered him the next Larry Bird, but that was obviously a stretch. Mercer, who never saw a shot he didn't like, gets it up and gets fouled. Ron Mercer, a guy that just kind of faded out of the NBA. Timeout, Minnesota. It's an 11-point game. Duncan on the steal. Bowen misses after all that. Misses the layup. Rebound Trenton Hassel. Sprewell, no. Rebound Nesterovic. Duncan's going to work up against here. See the way they doubled him? Duncan working in the post. Oh, nice steal by Gary Trent. Couldn't get it to Bowen fast enough there. Garnett around Duncan and scores it. As the two best 21s in NBA history go at it here. This pick and roll just keeps killing him. Oh, geez, that was too easy. Duncan inside. He's got 13. Parker with 5 assists. Cassell working against Parker. Hassel, who could hit that corner three. Nice play there, but Duncan with a great defensive play. Oh, Mercer knocks down the three. Ron Mercer hitting it. Good ball movement from the Spurs team. Parker. Parker all the way. He's got 6 points. Sprewell. Nice steal. Oh, Bowen, no. Rebound Garnett. And Parker Makes him pay. Oh, gosh. And then Garnett makes him pay. To Trent. No. Nesterovich's shot bothered him. Or size, rather. Oh, bad pass. Hassel. Cassell over the top of Nesterovich. Gets it to go over the former Timberwolf, Nesterovich. Parker just made Garnett pay for that defense. Parker getting inside. He's got 8 on 4 for 4 shooting. Timeout, Minnesota again. Sprewell. Rebound, Nesterovich. I didn't want to shoot that with Bowen. Cassell. Uh-oh. Garnett. Hito Turkoglu back in the game. Oh, no. Ward. For 3, Charlie Ward. Good read there from Tim Duncan. And that's where Duncan killed you. He would unselfishly pass out of that post, and that's one thing I always admired about his game. He was all about passing it out, finding the open shooter. Candyman, no. Rebound, Duncan. Turkoglu. No. Garnett with the rebound. Cassell to Sprewell. Gets it to go over Duncan. Oh, bad pass. Uh-oh. Garnett. Oh, Bowen with the rejection. What a defensive play from Bruce Bowen. I better go up quick. Okay, good. Candyman with the foul. Garnett and Duncan going mano-a-mano. Duncan somehow gets by him. Dunks it and gets fouled. Over KG. Ooh, Duncan off the mark. Trenton Hassel knocks it down. The former, well, the current T-Wolf here. Former Bull. Oh, what ball movement from the Spurs team. Duncan is just everywhere. Duncan, 17 points, hasn't missed a shot with the exception of that free throw. Up to Garnett. Tips it up. No, Duncan with the rebound. Ooh, Turkoglu to the rim. Getting the foul by Sprewell. When they were trying to re-sign Latrell Sprewell, that's when Latrell Sprewell said, $8 million, I got a family to feed. Oh, Turkoglu misses them both for about an 80% shooter. Serbiak. Yes. Got a big lineup in there now. Ginobili, Turkoglu in the backcourt. Big shot Bob, Duncan, and Rose in the front court. No, no, no. Manu to the rim, scores it. Ginobili, everyone knew he was going to go left. And you know what? They still couldn't stop him. Foul by Turkoglu there. Some new players coming in. Hudson Hoiberg in for the Spurs. Let's see here. It's Turkoglu at point guard now, and Ginobili at 2 guard. They just swapped him. That's interesting. Of course, Turkoglu played the point forward more in Orlando, not so much in San Antonio. Oh, what a play by Big Shot Bob. Here comes Turkoglu. Ginobili hits the 3 from Turkoglu. Ginobili with 10 now. Hudson. No, Garnett blocked. Garnett inside. Garnett and finally Duncan getting it. Oh, Garnett blocked Rose. Out of bounds. Ball will continue to stay with San Antonio. Duncan will take a break. Look out below. Ginobili rocks the rim. He's got 12. Garnett outside going against Big Shot Bob. Here's Serbiak. Over Willis. He gets it to go. He's got 10 now. And it looks like Ginobili's going to hold it for the final shot here. Ginobili somehow gets it to go. He's got 14. What a shot by Manu Ginobili to end this first quarter. Spurs up by 22 points. What a performance put on by the Spurs, in particular that man, Tim Duncan. Let's hear what Greg Popovich had to say.
How did you keep their offense down in the second quarter?
I thought missed a couple of shots. They missed some easy shots. So they helped us a great deal. So we were pretty fortunate that quarter.
Bob, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks. My name's not Kevin. All right, we'll be back after halftime. Here's Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season.
What a start for Tim Duncan. He ended up with 17 points, 2 steals, and 1 block. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
I love the way they're getting after it in the paint. Moving bodies, attacking the rim, scoring at will. Sometimes teams try to hurt you with the 3 ball. They went right for the heart of the defense. Look at them to keep pounding it inside and staying physical.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
All right, thanks, guys. Back here in San Antonio. What a great performance from Tim Duncan in the first half. 17 points, 5 rebounds. Few assists in there as well. 3 assists. Kevin Garnett doing his part on the boards with 8 rebounds and 2 assists, but only 8 points. They need him to step up and be a little bit more aggressive offensively. So we're going back with the starters. Parker, Turkoglu, Bowen, Duncan, and Nesterovic for the Spurs. Ooh, Bowen poking it away from Sprewell. For the Timberwolves, Cassell, Sprewell, Hassel, Garnett, and Olowokandi. Cassell down the lane, gets it to go. Sam Cassell. He's got 11, doing his part. Ooh, that's not what we want. That's not what you want. Parker getting by Garnett and got it to go. 10 points now for Parker on 5 for 5 shooting. Candyman blocked by Nesterovic. To Turkoglu, who scores and gets fouled. Hito Turkoglu. What a play there. Great decision by Parker. Turkoglu knocks it down. Oh, and Bowen poking it away. No, picked back up. Sprewell with the floater. Garnett. No, and Olowokandi cleaning up the mess in there. Oh, Parker. To Nesterovic. What a play there. Tony Parker getting in the lane, finding Rasho Nesterovic. He really got Cassell off balance there. Parker definitely with a speed advantage. Cassell with a size and strength advantage. I was just a second late. Garnett scores it. And he's in double figures now with 10. Uh-oh. Whew. Oh, poked away there by Olowokandi. And it'll go out of bounds to the Spurs. All right, here we go. Parker spinning in the lane, getting the foul on Cassell. So here's Tony Parker coming into his own as a player at this point in his career. He's got 12 points, 7 assists. In my opinion, I think Parker's probably the best finisher around the rim, pound for pound, and for his size in the history of the NBA. I mean, you could argue Allen Iverson, I think, but Parker was just a better finisher, I think, around the rim. Iverson would finish around the rim, but he didn't always make it for how often he got there. But anyway, you're talking about a guy, Parker, who was an inconsistent shooter for his career. He scored a lot of points just getting to the rim on a team that didn't really run a lot of fast breaks, if you really think about it. Here comes Parker. To Mercer. Ron Mercer. He's got 9. Here's Cassell for 3. No. Rebound Mercer. Bowen. It's good. Bruce Bowen knocking it down. He's got 6. 2 threes. Hassel. Here's Garnett working against Duncan. Scores and fouled. Garnett always had a little bit more length than Duncan did. KG, that patented free throw shot, knocking it down. Gary Trent coming in. Bowen, another 3 for the Spurs. They keep clamping down in the lane, and the three-point shooters are killing them. Parker now with 10 assists. Into Gary Trent, blocked by Nesterovic, his former teammate. Radoslav Nesterovic, better known as Rasho. Spreewell. He got free from Bowen and knocked it down. He's got 9 now, but Bowen's made him work for every bucket. He's got some size here on Trent. I want him to turn the other way, but Hassel. Get out there. Cassell. Yes! Sam Cassell making it a 25-point game. Duncan. Easy. 19 points, 5 rebounds. He is 9 for 9 shooting. Parker hounding Sam Cassell. Ori coming in now. Big shot Bob on the steal. Parker finally misses one. Oh, Ori couldn't get it to go. Garnett in the post against Ori. That jump hook is money from KG. 7 points in this quarter. He has answered my challenge. Oh, thank goodness. He was camping in the lane a long time. There we go. Clear out, Bobby. Tim Duncan off the glass. Getting it to go. He's got 21. Ten for 10 shooting for Duncan. Ooh, Ward a little late getting over there. Sam Cassell and Charlie Ward both went to the same college, Florida State University. I think they actually played on the same basketball team at that time together, too. But anyway, I should look into that. I don't really know much about that. Madsen. Ward poking it away. Hounding Fred Hoiberg. Look at Duncan. All in the paint. Hudson. He has struggled tonight. Here comes Ginobili. Ginobili into Hoiberg. Got the foul and is shooting 2 free throws here. Ooh, Ginobili 1 for 3 from the line. For a good free throw shooter. Knocks down the second. He's got 15. He is their second leading scorer. Ward tying up Gary Trent. Good job there from Charlie Ward, wearing his college football number 17. 21 was obviously taken. On this Spurs team, of course. They're going to go to Gary Trent. They look for Madsen. Deep 2. Not a good shot from Mark Madsen. Ward knocking down the 3. Charlie Ward. Ginobili with a nice pass. His first assist. Ooh, Ginobili rushing there on Hoiberg, knocking it out of bounds. It's a 31-point game. My goodness. I don't like these big blowouts, but I couldn't resist this matchup. Actually, I don't think this is the first time I've done Spurs Timberwolves, but I could be wrong. Ooh. Ward with the foul there. Hudson all the way to the rim. Troy Hudson, the very good scoring point guard. Willis, yes. Kevin Willis, the former All-Star. Former rebound champ as well. Just kept himself in great shape, and that's why he was able to play so long. Ward knocking it away. Rose. Now here's Serbiak. Pulls up, misses. Rebound Willis. Ginobili? No. Fouled again by Hoiberg. So Ginobili here shooting the free throws. Knocks it down. Ooh. Ginobili struggling a little bit at the line. Serbiak. Oh, crap. Hudson, he could do that. Troy Hudson knocking it down. Oh, Ginobili. No, but Kevin Willis right there. Oh, Ward tipping it away. Oh, I should have just laid it up. I couldn't help it. Oh, Madsen wide open. Lays it up. Mark Mad Dog Madsen. Ooh, knocked away. Here's Hudson. Oh, off to Serbiak. Yes, Spurs getting a little sloppy here as it's 96-69. Rose posting up against Serbiak. Kevin Willis, no. No. Ori, no. Spurs not being able to get a bucket. Hudson. Serbiak open, not for long. Now he's open again. He'll put it up and he'll hit it. A little run here from Minnesota with the starters on the bench for the Spurs. Oh, good. Hoiberg picking up the foul. His fourth personal. So Ginobili will shoot free throws. 17 points for Manu. Knocks it down. Madsen. Hoiberg. Into Olowokandi. The Candyman. Working inside. No. Rebound Kevin Willis. Rose inside. Malik Rose. He's got 8. This has been a very Spurs-like game. Good defense. A lot of teamwork in this game. A lot of different guys scoring. Ginobili. Oh, off the mark. And that'll conclude the third quarter. It is a 27-point lead for the San Antonio Spurs. 100-73. We'll be back to the action for the fourth quarter. I don't think it'll be a very entertaining one. You might want to change your channel. Oh, there's Bowen blocking Garnett. That was awesome. Anyway, right after this. Here's the State Farm assist of the game. Turkoglu to Duncan with the and one. That was nice. So let's see, we got some subs in here. Jamison Brewer in the game. Charlie Ward, Mercer, Rose, and Willis. Willis using the quick move. Mercer. Over the top of Olowokandi, Ron Mercer. He's got 11. Ward. Nah, what a steal there by Charlie Ward. Ooh, fouled by the mayor, Fred Hoiberg. His 5th personal. You wonder if we'll see Tim Duncan anymore this game. Old man Willis. Ward. Fouled, and he will go to the free throw line. So here's Charlie Ward having a nice game. A good shooting point guard. Former Heisman Trophy winner. And longtime Nick, who actually lost in 1999 in the NBA Finals to the Spurs team. Troy Hudson. Hudson in the lane, over the top of Brewer. He knocks it down. Mercer. No. Off the mark, rebound, Olowokandi. Into Fred Hoiberg. I really know nothing about Jamison Brewer. Rose, and one inside on Mark Madsen. Great play there by Malik Rose. That guy played with a lot of heart. So I always was a big fan of his. Oh, fouled by Jamison Brewer. Tim Duncan back in. I was wrong. We will see some more of him. And big Irvin Johnson in the game. Hudson, it's good. He's getting it going. He could do that, like I said. Willis, now. Duncan, oh, he finally misses one. Irvin Johnson, maybe he should have been playing the whole time. Serbiak! All the way, Wally Serbiak. Here comes Brewer. I have no idea if he can shoot. I doubt it. Oh, and Irvin Johnson with the foul. 4 team fouls. Reggie Slater in the game now. Oh, Duncan to Kevin Willis. Beautiful play there. Willis, 8 points, 6 rebounds off the bench now. Here's Reggie Slater, the undersized big man. Former Raptor. Hudson. Fouled by Mercer. Hudson. Blocked by Charlie Ward. Here comes Willis. Oh, Duncan with the block. You're getting blocked there. Blocked by Ward again. Brewer. No. Rebound, Hoiberg. Ethmos Rencius in the game as well. And look at Fred Hoiberg knocking it down. Oh no, Hudson read the play. He goes out of bounds though. Kind of an ugly end of the game here, but every blowout fourth quarter I play is like that. Going with the starters, but Ginobili, they're going with their best lineup really here. No. Rebound Sprewell. Cassell fouled by Nesterovic. Wow, both teams go back to their starters here. Despite the fact it's a 24-point lead to make it 23. Cassell, no. Rebound Nesterovic. Oh, Bowen, what are you doing? Get to your corner. Go to the corner, Bruce. Uh-oh, Cassell. No. Rebound Ginobili. Bowen. Yes. Knocks down the long two. He's now in double figures with 11. Parker with 12 points, 12 assists. Cassell, nobody there. He's got 17. He's the leading scorer for the Timberwolves. Ginobili fouled by Sprewell, and that puts them in the bonus. Ginobili knocks it down. 19 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Ginobili knocking it down. Anthony Carter in the game, the former Miami Heat member. Future Denver Nugget. You always forget he played on the Spurs team for a year. Cassell around Carter and scores it. Anthony Carter, not a great three-point shooter, not a good shot. No! Hassel, Oliver Candy with the rebound. Candyman scores! And it's a 21-point game. Ori. Yes, big shot Bob. He could shoot that three. One of the first stretch fours. I shouldn't say one of the first, but one of the more well-known early stretch fours. How about that? Cassell. Although he did play the three-man on the Rockets. I didn't even mention former teammates Cassell and Ori here. Ginobili knows they're in the penalty. Fouled by Gary Trent. Ginobili can actually take over the game-high scorer here. And he does. He's got 22. One more than Tim Duncan. Parker. What a steal. Oh, trying to be fancy there. That would have been sweet. As Tim Duncan has come back into the game to get back his scoring lead. Duncan to Nesterovic. Beautiful play there. Nesterovic, 6.7 rebounds. I love playing high-low like that. Cassell over Bowen. No. Duncan with the rebound. He's got 7. Ginobili short on the 3. Rebound, Olowokandi. Oh, Parker just takes it from Garnett like he's not even there. Duncan down the lane. Nope, Garnett with the rebound. Hassel inside scores. Broad-shouldered Trenton Hassel. Oh, Olowokandi on the steal. Cassell fouled by Parker and Nesterovich. And the bench guys back in here. Mercer working against the smaller Cassell here. Oh, Hudson with the block on Ward. Rebound Willis. Here's Ward. Oh, Ward knocked away there. Trent inside scores. Gary Trent. Got to keep the lead over 20 here. Ooh, Rose bringing the ball up. Oh, tipped away from Cassell. Hudson, yes. Troy Hudson, Minnesota gets over 100. Oh. Let's see, can we call timeout, see who the player of the game is? Popovich is like, well, this is pointless. Who's the player of the game? Tim Duncan. He was the biggest impact player in this game. Duncan has been great. Ward to the rim. Charlie Ward. Still with the cold sign on, though. Ward, 9 points, 5 assists. Gary Trent outside. To Hudson on the dribble handoff. Poked away there by Ward. Oh, come on. Ward. Gary Trent, no. Mercer. Cheap shot there, but couldn't get it to go. Here comes Hudson. And that will do it for the game. San Antonio ends up winning by 20, 121 to 101. What a great all-around team game played by the Spurs, led by that man, the calm, cool, and collected Tim Duncan. Let's see what Tim Duncan has to say.
Early in the season, I know, but there's always expectations here for the Spurs. How important is getting a top seed going into the playoffs going to be?
Oh, it's huge for us. It's huge for us. We want it badly, and we're going to continue to play as hard as we can and take every game as seriously as we can, and hopefully we can end up with it.
The road to the title runs through AT&T Center. Thanks, Tim. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. That wraps it up here tonight. Hope you enjoyed the game. It's been a lot of fun to play. Yeah, that's all I got. Spurs win it easily, 121-120. Great all-around team game here. Let's look at some stats for the game, see why the Spurs won this one. I think there were several reasons why. Just the shooting percentage in general, it went down in the second half. Actually, we only shot 49% in the second half. But First half, 72%. I mean, we won the game in the first half. Second half, they actually outscored us. 8 for 17 from 3, 47%. Free throws, they only shot 6 free throws. The Spurs, per the usual, did not commit a lot of fouls. So, if I were coaching again, that'd be something I'd really want to focus on, is not committing fouls. I think that's pretty ingenious. The Spurs are like one of the best ever at it. But anyway, not, high turnovers for both. Well, not really for the Spurs, I guess, but 17 for the Timberwolves. And the bench just killed for the Spurs. And it wasn't just Ginobili. There were a lot of other guys, too. We'll take a look at those stats here. Points in the paint also, 76 to 62. Both teams heavy points in the paint teams. Ginobili actually led the way in scoring off the bench. 22 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists on 6 for 12 shooting. Tim Duncan, though, the player of the game, 10 for 13 shooting, 21 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Tony Parker, 12 points, 12 assists, 5 steals, and it doesn't look right seeing him in that Charlotte uniform up there. Bruce Bowen, look at Parker, only 6 field goal attempts. Bruce Bowen, 11 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. Malik Rose, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Ron Mercer, 11 points, 1 rebound. He's been very good. Who is this guy? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Charlie Ward, 9 points, 5 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks, and a rebound, but he had 6 turnovers. Ugh. That's not good. Other than that, he played well. Kevin Willis, 8 points, 9 rebounds off the bench, 1 assist. I think he actually led the team in rebounding. Hito Turkoglu, 7 points, 3 assists, 1 block. Rasho Nesterovic, 6 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Robert Horry, 3 points, 2 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 block. There was his only bucket. Anthony Carter did not score, nor did Jamison Brewer. But, Kevin Willis off the bench led the way with 9 rebounds. Amazing. But just a well-balanced game for the Spurs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in double figures. And then we had one guy with 9, one guy with 8, one guy with 7, one guy with 6. Just super good balance from this team. Anyway, let's watch some highlights. Manu? There was the shot at the end of the second quarter. And Ginobili just, getting to that left hand, making things happen. All right, let's watch Tim Duncan. There's a bank fadeaway. Duncan just found a lot of easy buckets around the rim. That was a beautiful play. To me, that was the play of the game, rather. And let's watch Tony Parker. So quick, getting in those lanes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the game. Oops.